The whole world has been talking about Qatar, but before all eyes were on this tiny rich Arab country, I used to live here for 4 years and I got to know the food scene very well. Much like other Gulf nations like the UAE, a lot of the eateries here are aesthetically outstanding, made for Instagram, yet are expensive, tasteless and really not worth it.
What to do when Saudi Arabia cuts your yogurt, milk and cheese supply?
Since Qatar started producing its own food industry after the 2017 blockade, there are now more delicious and quality restaurants and cafes to indulge in. I'm here to tell you about the ones that are tried and tested and worth the reals. This is an extended version of my shorts that I've been putting out since the beginning of the World Cup, with more information and bloopers, I guess. So save this video if you're visiting Qatar and want to know where to eat. This is a quick cheap eat in Souq Waqif. It's a tiny kitchen famous for Arab sandwiches, tea and coffee at relatively low prices.
My favourite thing to get from here is the chicken and cheese sandwich, and it's only 5 riyal. Thank you. This is basically a chapati or a paratha, and inside is cream cheese, shredded chicken and hot sauce. Very simple, but also very delicious. I used to live 2 minutes away from the souk, and this was a go-to place, whether it's early in the morning for breakfast or late at night for my evening strolls. Grab a quick bite, since this place is open until 1 a.m. The perfect treat between games at the World Cup. Have you ever tried a Palestinian food? Grand Joud Cafe does the best masakhan in the whole of Qatar.
So it's half a chicken cooked in sumac and onions on some bread with more sumac and onions. It's served traditionally with chopped almonds. You got some chicken, you got some onion, and you see the onion has a sumac colour. This is the sumac. Now sumac is originally a berry, and sumac powder is the ground dried berry, and it's like this tangy, almost like lemony flavour, and it goes so well with the sweetness of the caramelised onions. One of my favourite dishes. What a genius idea of flavours. Let's see how much this come up to. Chicken masakhan for just 35 riyal. It's just juicy and so flavoursome. You've got to try this.
If you're looking for high-end burgers and fries, Burger Boutique is a place to go. And right now, I'm in the one in Gulf Mall, and soon there'll be 2 more branches in Doha.
It serves a wide range of organic grass-fed beef and free-range chicken burgers, as well as some impressive variety of fries.
You can't come to Burger Boutique and not try the rainbow fries. It's a mix of normal potato and sweet potato fries, some cheesy, tangy ranch sauce and jalapenos, and then you've got these crispy onions on top. I think that's what really makes it. You've got all this soft texture, but then the fried onions just hit you with that crispiness. A tower of carbs.
My favourite burger to get is this beef wildfire, which has a cheese and jalapeno infused bun.
That's delicious. If you come from the UK and the US, these burgers are relatively small, so you probably will need some rainbow fries with it, or perhaps 2 burgers, because we do have bigger burgers in the UK and in the US. And you can see these are not as big. I do recommend the crispy chicken burger. It's a pretzel bun and it's crispy chicken inside, a nice thick fillet of crispy chicken. I should have got it actually.
The burger cost 60 riyal and the fries were 35.
To get to Burger Boutique in Gulf Mall, you need to walk past the food court, and you'll see this right in the corner.
Fudo is a Japanese restaurant in Doha with great prices and portion sizes. I'd rather go here than Nobu.
Fudo's dynamite shrimp is hands down the best dynamite shrimp I've had anywhere. They're massive. They're massive, they're huge. I'm a big fan of steamed buns. Ooh, look at that. So warm and fluffy and soft and pillowy. I like to get the sushi plates from Fudo, so I have a variety of different sushi.
It came with California rolls, shrimp tempura rolls, and salmon sashimi.
That, my friends, is an acquired taste. Wasabi challenge. What the fuck? I just died. Wait, oh my nose. I thought I was gonna die. Oh my god. Lemon and mint is the drink to get. It's thirst quenching, it's refreshing, and it gives you a vibrant zing. Oh.
The dynamite shrimp was 30 real, in which you get 10 huge pieces. The steamed buns cost 20, and sushi plate B was just 43 real. I'm in Karak Mqanes in the Pearl, and I only come here for one dish.
This is a spicy, cheesy chicken pasta, almost like a fajita style. It's baked in foil on this cast iron plate, so it arrives hot and sizzling with a bit of a smoky taste. It has some roasted peppers in there, some mushrooms, and a mix of white and red sauce.
It's called pasta al ghirtaf and only available in some of the branches.
I've also ordered a karak here, which is the local tea or chai here, and usually it's made with condensed milk, which is very sweet, but I always request it to be made with fresh milk.
Thank you. Okay, so the whole theme of this place is falcon, and the bill arrives in a really cool way. It actually arrives in this glove, which you place on your arm like this, and then the falcon would sit there, and the bill just sits nicely in this department here.
The pasta was 55 real and the karak was 7 real.
Kanafa is a dessert that's a staple in the Middle East, and in Qatar you're going to find the best kanafa in Al Aker.
Made with minimal ingredients, kanafa is a very sweet dessert, but it's all about the textures. The contrasting crispy noodles with a smooth, stretchy cheese, it's a party in your mouth.
When it's cooked, it's actually prepared upside down, with a bed of noodles at the bottom first. They'll cook with the heat and become crispy. On top of the noodles is a bed of stringy cheese, very similar to mozzarella, and then it's flipped and you pour over a sugar syrup, and it becomes very sizzly, and then just a sprinkle of pistachios. You can actually get a variety of different types of kanafa. I have the crispy one, but you can also get a soft one. I, of course, prefer this crispy one.
This hefty portion costs 15 real.
I could really do with a good cup of tea with this. This has got to be my favorite place to get karak chai. Fresh milk, only a little bit of sugar. So the tea and water has already boiled and simmered, and then they pour it into the cups and then add the fresh milk and a little bit of sugar. What I like about this place is you can choose how much sugar you put in your tea, because most places you go to here, the tea is usually very, very sweet. But I love going in there and seeing the tea maker actually pour it in. He's so skilled, pouring it in from jug to jug without any spillage, and making such a delicious cup of tea. And you can get this in the glass, which is the traditional way, or the takeaway cups like this. It has that strong tea taste in it. It's not too sweet, and out of all of my top tea spots, it's the cheapest. This one with fresh milk costs only 2 real. What can I do to make my stomach hungry? Let's do some push-ups.
I was really not hungry at this point, but it was the only time I had to film this spot, and my favorite item wasn't even available. Keep watching to find out what it is.
Now, I'm from Manchester, where we have banging fried chicken shops, and we're quite famous for our fried chicken burgers that you can't get anywhere else in the world. But in Qatar, I discovered a place
that comes very close. It's this Kuwaiti brand, Farooj Republic, and they do banging fried chicken burgers, but also a few other things on the menu. This is rice with tawouk, and tawouk is pieces of chicken breast. You pour this daku sauce over, and it's nice and hot, tomatoey, with a little bit of spice in it. Now, here is a star of the show, the fried chicken burger. Shredded lettuce, their house sauce, and of course, American cheese. This is the extra spicy fillet. It's super crispy and it's piping hot. It's a nice thick fillet. You can enjoy this with some cheesy fries. You can get plain fries, cheesy fries, and Schengen fries.
Sadly, my ultimate favorite wasn't available, but you've got to try it. It's called Shawaya, and it's a whole chicken barbecued rotisserie style. The spicy chicken fillet sandwich meal was 36 rial and the shish taouk rice was 35.
For authentic Pakistani food, there are two restaurants that are my favorite in Qatar. Zaoq and Ziafat in Esdam Mall. And for the other one, if you really want to know what it is, comment and I'll let you know. There's outdoor dining and plenty of indoor dining. And there's also private family booths. Oh, poppadoms, of course. I got some kachumber salad. So this is the kasturi chicken, pieces of barbecued chicken breast. It doesn't stop. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. Oh, what's special about it is covered in this salty cheese. Love me some cheese and chicken. So this is shahi si kebab. It's minced mutton, the meat, very nice mutton taste. And then just like a lightly seasoned and spiced flavor afterwards. Also got this, which is the plain naan, garlic naan and roti. I always like to take a bite of fresh warm bread first. This right here is one of the best curries on the menu, I think. This is the boneless Hyderabadi mutton curry. So soft, tender meat pieces. Really nice, creamy and tomatoey gravy. And I also like to squeeze on a little bit of lemon juice. This is just gonna take already awesome curry to another level. If you're in Qatar for the World Cup, you'll see tea time absolutely everywhere. Yes, their tea is great, but let me show you what else is great on the menu. This is not tea, it's chicken popcorn that they serve in their famous teacups. Fried chicken pieces with chips and a mix of a few sauces. It's quite simple, but it actually tastes quite good. A small chicken popcorn is only 8 rial. Tea time is famous for their drinks. Not only their tea, they have a wide range of fresh fruit juices, smoothies and milkshakes. This right here is my own blend, banana, mango and strawberries. Don't leave Qatar without getting a thirst-quenching fresh fruit juice.
Let's go to tea time in Lusail to get the pomegranate burgers.
You're probably thinking, pomegranate in a burger? Well, pomegranate in this region is a special topping in foods like salads. Tea Time is the only place that does pomegranate in its burgers. It adds a juicy sweet crunch to the burger, so don't knock it until you've tried it. The Roman burger comes with fries and it's 24 rial. This is a traditional Yemeni restaurant where you'll find authentic Yemeni food.
It's in Souq Waqif and it's called Bandar Aden. Just look at this spread. We have a sizzling mutton curry which is 40 rial, zurbiyan meat at 60 rial, and mandi meat and rice for 50 rial. But wait, it gets better. It's all served with huge Yemeni flatbreads and their spicy tomatoey daku sauce. These family-sized portions are value for money and great for group visits.
What's really cool is they have these booths where you sit on the floor and eat in the traditional way. Of course, I need to tell you about the Brunchery, my favorite place to brunch in Qatar. It's an all-day brunch and lunch and dinner restaurant. The service is impeccable. I love the staff here. And also, they do the best American pancakes in the country.
I wanted something meaty, so I got the pepper crust Angus ribeye steak with a side of spinach, mushrooms, grilled tomatoes, and an English muffin, all for 129 rial.
years ago, I was the winner of the pancake competition, and I won a month's supply of pancakes. So I could come in every single day for a whole month to the Brunchery and get free pancakes. And they do.
The best American pancakes I've ever had. They're made with buttermilk that gives it a slightly salty tang. Genius, because it balances the sweetness of the Nutella.
This is what an American pancake should be. Thick, fluffy, warm. They also stuff the pancake inside. They actually inject Nutella into the pancake whilst it's cooking. Look at the steam on this.
A big fat stack of 3 costs 45 real.
In Lusail Night Market, we have La Parilla, which is a Spanish name, but it's Arabic food. Most of the items on the menu are grilled meats. And right here, this is one of my favorites. This is a kebab meal. You get 5 juicy kebabs. They have a little bit of chili in it. Gives it a nice kick. You get fries on some bread. You can see the juices from the kebabs. When the kebab juices seep in, it becomes really delicious. Served with matabbal, hummus, yogurt and ketchup. This kebab meal box costs 55 real right here in Lusail Night Market.
I don't like hypes, but for the Cheesecake Factory in Qatar, I'll make an exception.
I always come to the one in DFC Mall, and I love the service here. What was that drink, Nasruddin, that you used to get?
The mango.
Frozen ice mangoes? Or?
Yeah. And they always give you complimentary bread. And for some reason, this brown one looks chocolatey and has a chocolatey kick to it. But I'm giving you too much information and that's not going to be in the cup. I'm chatting shit. Now, I don't come here for the cheesecake. My favourite top picks are sweet corn tamales, chicken and biscuits, and Baja chicken tacos. For starters, I get these sweet corn tamales. Tamales, as some of you know, is a Latin American dish, and it's made with masa flour, which is a special type of corn flour. But the one in Cheesecake Factory actually has a little bit of sweet corn in it. They make a cute little boat with the husks of the sweet corn on each end, and then you got your 3 tamale cakes in the middle with a little bit of salsa, sour cream, avocado, and this is such a good starter, especially to share. These are Baja chicken tacos. You get 4 mini tacos with grilled chicken inside, topped with some delicious pico de gallo, which is salsa, and then guacamole. It's served with rice and beans. And I think you can also get this in fish or beef, I think it is. So you don't have to opt for the chicken. This is my favorite meal at Cheesecake Factory. It's a chicken and biscuits. Now, if you're from England, you're probably thinking, what the heck is chicken and biscuits? Well, let me explain. This right here is what Americans called biscuits. And they are basically what we call in England scones, but you eat them in your savory meal. So biscuits are not sweet in this case. They're warm and buttery and fluffy and just amazing with the chicken. And this right here is mashed potato with potato skins. Get some roughage in there, some good texture. Underneath is some sliced chicken breast, and then this is just a lovely creamy white sauce with some cooked carrots, mushrooms and peas in there. It's a huge meal. Usually I would share this with another person, so this is great for 2, and that's what I love about the Cheesecake Factory. 1 meal for 2 people. It's so delicious.
Like and subscribe.
Okay. One of the cheapest places you can eat at in the souk is called Shujaa Restaraunt, and it's in this corridor right here. They specialise in grilled meats on skewers.
If you're a meat lover, this place is for you. It's simply meat skewers served with bread and rocket. There's no complicated spices or sauces, it's all about the meat flavour. 1 skewer costs 4 real, and a plate of 5 skewers costs 20 real.
If you're a fan of fried chicken like me, let me show you one of the best fried chicken shops in Qatar, Roost.
My favourite item on the menu is the Nashville Strips box. It comes with buttery brioche bread, a choice of 2 sides, and their banging house sauces.
Southern fried chicken drenched in this hot Nashville sauce and some chili powder on top. What I love doing is taking a piece of the brioche bread and making a little sandwich with the chicken strips. Let me show you. Buttery brioche. Take a chicken strip. I'm gonna add some sauce. Let's go with the chipotle first.
So try the ranch, it's different.
Ooh, that's banging. Isn't it? Delicious. Onto the Roost burger. This bun right here is a milk bun. Nashville fried chicken, a nice wholesome fillet. Ooh, look at that coleslaw in there. Their house Roost sauce. Oh, check that out, some jalapenos. Be prepared to make a mess with the Roost burger. Literally a hot mess. Make sure to look out for 3 new World Cup items on the Roost menu. Hat-trick, extra time, and kickoff. And they come in this awesome football pitch box. If you're here with a big group, I recommend you order Roost online through the app services. As you can see, there isn't much space for you to dine in. The food delivered to your place is just as good. We are from Manchester, by the way. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Hardcore.
Red Devils, man.